guys, Sam and Audrey here, and today we thought we'd try a different format and bring you along for a week in the life. In this week's episode, we'll go on a day trip to Niagara Falls and do some wine tasting. I'll attempt to plan a surprise getaway for Sam. We'll explore a new to us island in Toronto, and we'll do some other fun stuff around the house like binge watch the latest season of The Crown, share one of our latest hobbies, and just catch up on life in general. So join us and chime in over in the comments letting us know what you've been up to lately.
Hey guys.
Hello, it is Friday.
Sushi day.
Sushi day. We decided to have date night.
Yes.
So we ordered some sushi, which we're also going to share with my family.
Yep.
So family night.
Family night for sushi. So we got a maki tray, basically.
Yes.
It's like got an assortment of all different kinds. Lots of salmon, which was the selling feature for me anyways.
Yes.
I don't know about you.
Also, I think it's pretty funny that yesterday we were filming, so I did my hair, I did my makeup. Today is supposed to be date night, and it's like lounge wear.
Hey, you're being, this is the honest interpretation of a normal date night for us. We're pretty casual. We're pretty casual.
Yeah.
So something interesting is that when we're at home, when we're not traveling, we actually don't eat out that often. We don't even go out once a week, maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Maybe. We normally cook at home.
Yeah.
And so this is a real treat. We're gonna just enjoy this. It's honestly spontaneous. This wasn't even planned, which makes it even more fun. And yeah, it's Friday night. It's raining. It's cold. Let's get some sushi and let's enjoy.
Let's go to the mall.
Let's go to the mall.
Let's go pick up our order.
Yeah. It's kind of artsy. It's like out of focus. But cool. I kind of like that.
Hello, it is officially winter. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It is so cold out.
Look at what we got.
Sushi.
It's huge, guys. It's like it feels like, I don't know, like it feels like twice the weight of a pizza.
I thought you were gonna say it's a baby. But yeah, I find it so weird that the mall is super busy.
It's
on a Friday.
It is a Friday
It
night.
is a Friday night, but there's also a pandemic going on, but like, it was hard to find parking.
Maybe the restaurants have opened up again. I haven't been paying attention.
And people are shopping.
Like, people are shopping. There's a movie theater, so and there's a grocery store. So I guess that's part of it. But yeah, you get no sign of people staying in right at the moment.
No, I think people have had enough.
It's crazy busy on the road as well. The traffic is, I've never seen it like this even in Brampton. I just feel like every year it gets a little busier here.
A little crazier.
Yeah.
Let's go home.
Let's go home. Well, sushi time, huh?
The sushi is here. The spicy salmon. Cheers.
It's good?
Big plum pieces.
Sushi time! We've already put a pretty good dent in it, huh? While we were upstairs with the family. So this is what's left over. I mean, what was like 60 something pieces?
Oh, I suggested 30 something, and somebody thought it wouldn't be enough.
You know, it's always nice to have a snack at night, and also maybe breakfast and lunch tomorrow. Right?
Hello. So time for a little update on what I've been up to while Sam's not around, because this is meant to be a surprise. But basically this week we wanted to go away and film some more tiny houses for you guys. We've got this whole series going on the channel where we've stayed in like off-grid cabins and suspended tents and container homes. And we wanted to do more of those, but when I went on Airbnb, I realized a little problem. Now that winter is arriving, most of these tiny homes don't have heating. Like some of them have little wood stoves, but basically a lot of the listings that I had saved to my favorites have been taken down because they're only available seasonally from like late spring up until Thanksgiving. So that left me with a little bit of a conundrum. Yeah, the selection was very meager, and basically the ones that are available are quite expensive. Like, we're talking over $300 a night. So instead, I started looking at downtown to see if they had any hotel specials going on, and they do. So I found this really nice hotel in downtown Toronto that not only was having a sale, but they're also offering free room upgrades. And it was a really good price. So I ended up booking that, and that's what we're going to be doing later on this week. I'm trying to keep this trip a surprise, but honestly, Sam asks so many questions, it's impossible to keep any information away from him. He just gets too excited. So yeah, I'm trying to keep this a surprise. We are leaving soon. We are leaving on Wednesday. Yeah, so maybe we'll include a few clips of that in this week in the life video. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a little getaway, just doing something different, you know, something outside of our daily routine, and just taking a break from editing and being in front of the computer for hours on end. So that'll be fun. I'm very excited. Maybe I'll show you a picture of where we're going. Basically, this is the hotel I booked. This is 1 King Street West. And it looks nice. So yeah, I have booked this place for 2 nights. We're obviously gonna be filming some videos, bringing you guys along. And yeah, I'm thinking of turning it into like a little foodie adventure for Sam, because he had his birthday last month and we didn't really go away to celebrate or do anything like that. We just had a family lunch with artisanal pizzas, which was a lot of fun, but I figured this could be like a belated birthday celebration. So yeah, we'll be going for 2 nights. I've been researching restaurants. I found pizzerias. And I'm trying to think what else we could do while we're there. I was thinking of like a virtual reality session, and playing some games, or axe throwing. But I don't know if Sam would actually be into that. So I'm kind of researching a few different options, but either way, it'll be a fun trip. So see you soon. So I'm trying not to give too much away because I still have to film the bedroom tour. The bedroom makeover.
The bedroom.
You're welcome.
Actually, the bedroom makeover was all for you. So.
It was for me.
You are welcome. Just kidding.
Come a bit closer so
Okay.
you're actually in the frame.
Okay, I'm not.
There we go.
There we go. Cheers.
Okay. Cheers.
Salud.
Drinking wine. Laptop is open. And let's tell the people. A few times a year, I'd say maybe 3 times a year.
Or less.
Yeah, or less. We binge watch certain shows as soon as they're released. November 15th, The Crown.
Yeah.
Season 4.
One of them was The Crown. And I remember how I got introduced to it. You had already watched season 1. This is like 3 or 4 years ago. And we both got extremely sick when we were visiting in Wales. Do you remember in Cardiff?
Yes.
Like it was like we were not just, it wasn't just like a little bit of the flu, like we had sore throats, we had like fevers, we had headaches, like we could barely get out of bed.
I believe we booked an Airbnb for maybe a week and we just stayed indoors and watched Netflix nonstop. We maybe filmed 2 days, 2.5 days.
But the amazing thing about this place was they had a home theater.
Yes.
Like they had a projection screen. They also had an amazing sound system, and we were just like, I don't know, if out of a score of 100, I'd say our energy level was like 15 to 20. And so I ended up watching all of season 1 with you. Yeah. And then we started watching something related to, it was World War II, but it was like
in color?
No. It was it was a show about ladies doing. Okay, what was that called again?
I don't know. I forget the name of that show. But the point is, we really got hooked on The Crown, and since then, every year when they release the new season, we just dedicate a day. Sometimes we need 2 days to watch every single episode, and it's all we can think about.
That's right. So I remember season 2 we ended up watching here. while we were at home in between
In
trips.
Toronto, yeah.
Season 3 was last year on our second trip to Argentina. We were in Bariloche in a beautiful log cabin.
Yeah.
We still haven't released that series yet.
Those are coming.
So those are coming. Yeah, so a bit of a sneak preview. And then we're binge watching season 4 now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my goodness, it almost makes me feel a little bit old. You know, we're already on what, season 4? Like,
So that means we've been watching
where's
the
the
show
time
for 4
go?
years.
The next season isn't coming out next year.
They're gonna have to make us
It's gonna be
wait.
20,
Oh my god.
2022, in case you're wondering.
Oh my gosh.
But anyways,
Wow.
yeah, we loaded up, we binged. There's 10 episodes this season, probably approximately 45 minutes to an hour per episode. So we've got about 8 to 10 hours of fun ahead of us.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
So guys, let us know if there's a show out there on Netflix or Amazon Prime that you love to binge.
Yes.
We might need some
Yes.
inspiration. What do we watch
We
next?
don't want to know which shows you just watch. We want to know which ones you binge. And if you don't binge, please don't judge us too harshly. Because we do.
We do binge.
We do
Yeah.
binge. Yeah. So Audrey, how do you feel being back in Niagara Falls?
Good. It's nice to be visiting again. I think the last time I was here was maybe 10 years ago.
Wow. Do you remember who you came with?
I think with my sister and some friends.
Oh, cool.
In the summertime.
In the summer. So
Yeah.
you've never been here when it's been this cold,
No,
huh?
all
Yeah.
bundled up.
All bundled up. Yeah, you're dressed the warmest.
Yes.
Your dad has no hat. You've got like a winter hat on. And you've got your gloves too.
It's like 5 degrees, okay?
Yeah. And then of course you've got the vineyards nearby, you've got Niagara on the lake, and so yeah, we're gonna just basically walk around a little bit more, and then what we're hoping to do in the afternoon is visit a vineyard.
That's the plan.
Do a little bit of a tasting. So yeah, we were saying this is one of the top 10 wines we've had, not just this year, but ever. I think this is the best Canadian wine I've ever had.
Yeah. Absolutely good quality wines.
I think on the drive-in, didn't it say this has been voted the #1 small vineyard? in
Yeah.
Canada?
I don't doubt it.
I don't
Yeah,
doubt it.
we'll
It's that
have to
good.
have a look on the way
It's that
up.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, hello. Hanging out at my new office.
Yes.
Thank you, Audrey.
We came over to your new office.
Office.
We came over to your new office, and I thought it might be fun for you to tell people what you've been working on, what you've been editing.
So for the last like almost 2 months, and I had already been working on this for months prior to this, basically at the end of last year, we went back to Argentina for a second round, a second
And not
trip.
just Argentina.
Uruguay too.
And
Chile.
Chile.
That's right. So we started off with your dad. We arrived in Buenos Aires, and then we went back to the Cordoba area, and then we started heading north for the first time. So we went to the province of Tucumán, and then we headed up further north to Salta, which is an amazing area. And then we went further north, it's even more rugged, to Jujuy, and that was the end of our northern exploration. Then we came back to Buenos Aires for a night, and we spent slightly over a week in Uruguay. We went to Colonia, and we also went to Montevideo, and we did a lot of foodie things, which was tons of fun. And then we said goodbye to your dad, and we headed back to northern Patagonia, where we spent a little bit of time in Bariloche, kind of catching up on work, binging on The Crown, season 3. We did a bit of filming as well. And then we went and visited one of our best friends in Argentina, Valentin in El Bolson.
Yeah, that was a really fun 10 days.
So much fun, yeah.
Hardly any filming, but going out every single night and coming in at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that was so much fun. And then we went because the last time we went to Patagonia, we didn't make it to the far south, which is, some say, the most interesting part. And we did get to go to the far south this time.
How far south, Samuel?
Well, to the end of the world, to Ushuaia, the world's southernmost city, I believe is how it's described. And I mean, that's the gateway for boating expeditions to Antarctica. So we're talking really far south.
And we didn't make it to Antarctica, but in order to cross to Tierra del Fuego, which is the southernmost province in Argentina, you have to go through Chile because that province is an island, basically.
Yeah. We also, some other highlights in the far south is we went to El Chalten and El Calafate. In El Calafate, you see the most impressive glaciers. Oh, just unbelievable. And then we did the world-class hiking in El Chalten, which, if you're familiar with the brand Patagonia, it's the basically their logo, the mount.
We hiked the logo.
We hiked the logo. There you go.
Yeah, and then we crossed over to the Chilean side, and we did Torres del Paine, another spectacular hiking destination.
Yeah, guys, we're so excited. We're going to be releasing this series really soon for you, and it's going to be the most breathtaking and scenic series we've filmed anywhere in the world. I can honestly say that. I mean, we've been to some beautiful places in Canada and other parts of the world, but just to have so many different episodes where it's different terrain, where it's a different scenery, we've never done anything quite like this. So we're really excited for this series to come out. And I've basically done the first cut of all the episodes, so I'll be handing that over to Audrey, and she'll be putting the final touches on it.
Yeah, that's coming soon.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get it out more frequently than our first series in Argentina. We're going to be releasing, I don't know, hopefully several episodes per week, right?
Yes, that's the goal.
Is that the goal, boss?
Yes, it is.
So anyways, yeah, that's what I've been working on here at my office, and we're really excited to be getting that out soon. So hope you guys are ready for another round of Argentina coming up soon.
Okay, so this evening we're going to be trimming Sam's beard. Riveting stuff. This is what YouTube has come to. But yeah, when Sam found out we're going to Toronto instead of into the woods, into the wilderness on a tiny house escape, he realized maybe he wants to prim and coif. Primp and coif? What's the expression there? Primp and coif. Primp and coif. So we're gonna give his beard a little trim because it has started to puff out. So maybe we can have a little chat with him here on his barber's chair / computer chair. So yeah, you're gonna find out in the next video that his surprise trip isn't so much of a surprise because Sam is just not good at handling surprises and being patient, and he just has to ask a million questions.
I hear a lot of insulting going on right there.
Until you break down and you're like, enough! This is what we're doing, now stop asking me. So, all that being said, I invite you to come on over to the chair and bring the trimmer.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the trimmer?
Here are the goodies.
Okay.
And by the way, I normally do shave my own beard. This is just something fun for camera that Audrey wanted to do.
I really like doing it.
Audrey.
It's fun.
Well, I ended up getting this hair and beard kit because
it's kind of like cleaning.
It's
like,
so I don't have to go for the complete shave.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's enough power.
Oh, you haven't charged it?
We'll see.
Did I use this? No, I used your dad's.
Did use my dad's. This is a new one. No, I have longer and shorter.
Longer.
Okay,
Do you have 9?
Let's try 6.
6 is short.
No, 3 is short.
Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't think I've used this one. Oh, okay.
Hey, before you like take
No,
half my
then-
face off. You see how that works?
Yeah.
It just moves it up and down.
Okay, you pick the setting. It has little numbers.
So it's just basically, it rolls like that.
Oh my gosh, that sounds scary.
But you know why? It's because it wasn't fully on. Let's
Really?
see. No, it's fine.
Okay, okay. I forget. Do I go down? Do I go up?
No, hey, like this.
Okay.
Okay?
It's
Try
been
it.
a while.
Try not to take my face off.
Okay.
That'd be nice.
Anything you want to tell us about as I play Barbara here?
Well, yeah, it's been a long time since we've gone to Toronto, so Toronto,
gosh.
as you say. It's literally been ages. I think the year we ended up going the most was when we went and did the Christmas market. You remember that year?
Yeah, what year was that? Were we in university?
It was either that year or the year before. And we ended up going to the Christmas market. And then also the year we ended up getting married, we went in to meet family. And then we also filmed the city guide, I think, that year. So that may have all been within like 10 months. We may have gone into the city like four or five times. In the last 3 or 4 years, I haven't been into Toronto at all, except, you know, to the airport. But that's not actually the city. That's
No.
probably closer to Brampton than actual downtown Toronto. Why do you enjoy this so much?
Oh, I was saying earlier, it's kind of like cleaning. You know, like how you see something become tidy when it was like all messy and disorganized?
Are you insulting my former beard?
Well, it's just, it was getting very big.
My Wolverine beard?
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you prefer the cleaned up beard or did you like the Wolverine one? Huh? I'm not sure everyone agrees with you, Audrey. Some people might have
No,
liked the
I
Wolverine.
like the beard. I do. But you've had it for a while
Yeah.
and it was getting really messy.
No, to be honest, it's kind of nice to shave it off every once in a while. Although I think when we go back and do a cabin stay, I'm going to make it nice and long. Is it done?
How's that?
That looks... I haven't actually seen myself yet, but it feels good.
Let's go have a look.
Oh, wow. It's definitely shorter.
So today is Thursday, and this is a little behind the scenes of the vlog that we are shooting here in Toronto. We got here yesterday, Wednesday, but it's been nice, you know, to get away from the regular routine and just do something a little different, be out here exploring the city. Hey, Sam. Hey. Hi.
Hey, this is the
Alright.
perfect day in Toronto video we're making. And we're having a fantastic day. We're exploring an island we've never been to. We had the most amazing views of downtown Toronto. And yet we feel like we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, and the
Having a
weather
little-
is cooperating
It
today.
is so much warmer, so much
Woo!
warmer. Yeah, we've had some good food since we've been in Toronto and plan to continue that.
So would you say this is a weekly, bi-weekly, monthly shop? How often are we going to LCBO?
Well, basically what's going on these days is your dad and I are on a little bit of a diet, and one of our tiny indulgences is that we're giving ourselves a little bit of table wine. So when this Gato Negro runs out, that's usually when I go to the LCBO. I usually get 3 or 4 of these, and they usually last for the month. We just have like a tiny little glass at night. So we had run dry, and so yeah.
Had to restock.
I just got back. Whew.
And I should explain for people who don't know what table wine or vino de mesa, what we call in Argentina, it's basically kind of like a cheaper wine that you'd have with your everyday meal. Like it's nothing super fancy.
Exactly. So this wine is a little bit pricey in Canada compared to Europe and South America. So this bottle here, 1.5 liters, which is the equivalent of 2 normal bottles of wine, is $14.95. And normally for 1 bottle of I don't know, like mid-range wine in Canada, you would pay that amount. So this is like half that price. Yeah, it's just one of those twist tops. We usually get Merlot, sometimes Cabernet Sauvignon. But this, yeah, that's what I ended up getting. So this is the table wine, but the exciting stuff is in the green bags here. Hey guys, I'm exhausted. That's a very long walk. Probably walk like 30 or 40 minutes each way, and carrying all of this back. Now, it's really hard to find wine from Uruguay, and in fact in Ontario they're out. But look, I got the Getaway.
That's the one we had last summer.
Yeah, but this one's a reserve. This is a Tanat reserve.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome. That's the brand we found in New Brunswick when we did our road trip last summer.
We picked that one up in Edmundston, of all places.
Yeah.
It's the most random place to find a bottle of wine from Uruguay. Now this one I think you'll like, Audrey. Look how cute that is. A little bow tie.
Ooh, what's this?
This one's from Chile.
Okay.
And I ended up getting it. Well, there's a couple of reasons. I mean, I have to admit that was pretty cute, but the price was good. $11, I think. It was $11.99. And it's a Pinot Noir. It's a kind of a grape variety that we don't normally drink from Chile. We usually have Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, or is it Carmenere? Yeah, we usually have that. And I found 2 wines from Portugal because we're thinking of doing a Portuguese food video.
Oh, a bacalhau video.
Yeah, so we have Domino from Douro, Portugal.
Douro, along the Douro River.
Sorry, the Douro River. And then we also have, and that one's not a reserve. And then we have Babu.
Babu.
Which is a reserve. Babu.
Where's that one from?
It's also from Portugal too.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it's a 2016. Nice. A bit of a vintage. So yeah, 2 table wines. And actually you have a bit of the table wine sometimes too.
I do, yeah. Dinner time, we drink some red.
Our tiny indulgence is that we take a little micro square of dark chocolate and we get a half of a cup of red wine.
Well, thanks for bringing the wine for us.
Yeah.
And we are restocking our collection.
Yeah, our collection is looking pretty mighty fine, and let's keep it that way.
Okay. So we've been doing a bit of a fun family project this year. It's mainly my dad and I who are doing this, but basically we've started a collection of wine labels because we really enjoy our wine. I feel like Sam and I have finally developed a taste for wine. It took us a while, but you know, we're there. After a few trips to South Africa and then Argentina, Chile, we've had some really good wines. So yeah, this is kind of like the new little hobby that we've got going on. So whenever we finish a bottle of wine, we set it aside, and then when we have a group of like 10 to 15, we put them in the oven and we remove the labels. And I'm just gonna show you a few of the bottles that we've consumed over the past year. Maybe it's been 2 years now because this album is looking pretty full. But yeah, that's something we've been doing behind the scenes for fun. So here are some that we had this past winter. This was a really nice wine from Australia, 19 Crimes. And this one was recommended by my uncle, who's also a big wine lover. He lives in Peru and he really likes this Argentine wine, El Enemigo, or The Enemy. These 2 Spanish ones are from a video that we filmed a while back where we made paella, a Spanish dish. And yeah. That was our week in the life vlog. We had some fun mini getaways to nearby destinations, but we also spent plenty of time hanging out at home in our pajamas because balance. Let us know if you guys enjoyed this format and if you'd like to see more vloggy videos of life lately. Thanks for watching and wishing you a great week.